And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
In that matchup against the Bucks, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Washington, Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Avdia out there with Koulibaly. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Kispert. Fires the 3. The kick out to Poole. There's a screen. Green for 2 points.
Smooth jumper from Jordan Poole. You can tell he's worked hard on that kind of motion.
Okoro with it. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Now Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Gafford inside. He's against Allen. Avdia gets the bucket.
I like the confidence there. Shots like this prove Avdia is a solid scorer.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Koulibaly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Brian Keefe.
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Allen, that's good.
Defense has got to respect that once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. change here. Kuzma's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Strus is checked in. Here's Kispert. And here is Poole. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but the coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And here is Poole. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Gafford. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
First one falls for him. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Garland, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Garland, the pass to Niang. Back to Garland. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Kispert. No scoring in this one. And Poole now, top of the key. Plays it up and banks it in. Cavaliers trailing. Garland, the pass to Niang. Garland against Poole. Garland with the bucket.
Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
1:22 left in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Washington making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. .119 left here in the opening quarter. Kuzma kicks to Jones. Back to Kuzma. Jones with the screen on Strus. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Garland. Here's the three. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Avdia. And here's Kuzma. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Garland. Shot from 12. No good that time. Here's Koulibaly. Here's the lob to the hoop.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Jones is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Allen passes to Strus. Screen by Allen. And it's Strus missing. The Wizards with the lead. Avdia kicks to Jones. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Kuzma. And easy 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Jerome, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside, Jones. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards. The Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Jerome passes to Strus. Allen kicks to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
They grab their own miss to stop the run. Wade misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bay comes in for Avdia. And Poole subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for Cleveland, Okoro, he's checked in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Allen finds Okoro. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. A floater. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Poole. The three. They get it back. There's the three. And Okoro pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's Garland out to Wade. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, shoots the three, trains the three-pointer. Now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Bay. Back to Jones. Bay with the screen for Jones. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Garland, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Garland dishes to Wade. Cans it from downtown. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
For the screen on Mitchell. The three from Poole. It's good from long range. Poole's got 9.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. We have the time. Let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Wizards second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
.136 left to play here in the half. Poole on the wing, guarded by Garland. And the layup is good. Poole's got 11 points.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner, 6 to shoot. From outside the arc, Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kispert kicks to Poole. go with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell in the corner. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Avdia. Gafford sets the pick for Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Poole.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Outside Garland. Pulls from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Washington, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Wizards leading by 4. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Gafford against Garland. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock, and they double up Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Mobley. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Poole the pass to Avdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now Poole offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Gafford misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen for the lead. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And the rejection by Gafford.
Superb defender Gafford using that wide wingspan so well. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. In front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Jarrett Allen doing just as much. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. The shot. Kispert, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Okoro with it. Still yet to score. To the paint. Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Kispert. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Poole, the pass to Avdia. Poole, a screen on Mobley. Here's Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Darius Garland. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Checked in for Washington. Tyus Jones comes in for Poole. And Cleveland also making a change. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Coulibaly. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Avdia up top. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jarrett Allen.
Really good work on the interior. Avdia forcing the D to compromise.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the first one drops.
Deni Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. I mean, this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
He hits both from the stripe. Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Mobley outside. Mitchell finds Garland. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Garland. To end the drought. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Coulibaly. Outside, Jones. Traps in the tray. Jones has got 6.
Yeah, Jones is good for it at the arc. He's really worked on that shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards leading by 8. On the wing, Coulibaly. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for him.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And here is Garland. Allen dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Over Jones. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jerome. Still scoreless. Allen right side. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here's Washington now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Jones kicks to Ware. It's Kuzma top the key. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington. Cavaliers substitution. Number 35. Isaac Okoro.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 13-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Jerome. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Washington.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jerome at the line for 1.
So it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance
to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 10. We've got Saddiq Bey. He's out there with Jones. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Kuzma. And Okoro pulls it down. Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Jerome. Pass to Niang. Cavaliers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Claxton.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Kuzma, right side. Garland against Jones. Here's Bey. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Okoro. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Okoro's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, you don't want to see a ton of mid-range from Okoro, but that time, very nice touch.
Jones in the post, guarded by Garland. And the basket by Jones.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Garland. And it's good, 2 points.
Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Kuzma outside. Back to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on Garland. Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Garland against Jones. Pass to Jerome. Niang with the ball. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Poole's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Claxton. Here's Jones. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Jerome. Screen by Niang. Bangs home the trifecta. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Poole. Count that one. And that's 15 points for Jordan Poole.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mobley the pass to Jerome. Now Niang. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And rise up, Mr. Bey. That was ultra close range.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland kicks to Niang. Okoro with it. Mobley the pass to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley a screen on Poole. Here's Jerome. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Poole. Defense right on him. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Jerome. To the middle. Here's Garland. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Wizards leading by 11. Pass to Poole. With some arc, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Garland. It's good. Garland's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes. Allen comes in for George Niang, and it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Jones against Garland. For the screen on Garland. Here's Jones. Pass to Kispert. Now Coulibaly. Kispert finds Gafford. To the paint, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. That one drops for him. Jones has got 11 in the second half.
Well, that's just Jones finding a gap in the defense and then trying to take advantage.
Garland against Jones. Garland with the bucket.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Washington leading now by 9. Pass to Jones. Outside Avdia. 1:10 left in the game. Back to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now, here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Garland against Jones. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Garland, no good. And it's Washington's ball. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. So it's the Wizards with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyus Jones.